Just done this. In person, it would have been easier. Right, 2nd of September, thank you very much for joining us. We start as we always do. We start as we always do with a picture round, 10 random pictures, starting with this. Who is this for number 1? So who is this for number 1? I've been tagged in something on Discord. I will explain the train in the break. Don't you panic. Number 2. So, name the country from the flag. So name the country from the flag. Number 3, name the lager from this logo. I get to try another accent out when I no. So name the lager from the logo for number 3. Number 4, name the car brand. So name the car brand for number 4. I do like this because I don't have to sort of drag it out for the whole minute now. Question, and I don't have to have timers on screen to pay attention to what I'm doing. Number 5, what is the name of this? I probably could have got a better picture than that, but what is the name of this? Number 6, name the clothing brand from this logo. If you are joining us for the first time, don't panic if these are going a bit too quick or you want a bit more time. We do put them up on Twitter and Instagram in the break, so you won't miss out. You can go and have a look at them there and to your heart's content. So name the clothing brand for number 6. Oh, you've got new music as well for the break. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See, that is the Churchill dog. Number 7, name the city. Name the city from this picture. Number 8. Who is this waxwork supposed to be? Reading an article on this on the train on my way down to London on Tuesday. So I've got a few of these pictures to come over the next few weeks because, yeah, who is this waxwork supposed to be? Number 9. Name the cartoon character. So name the cartoon character for number 9. And finally, number 10. Who is this? So who is this for number 10? So, entertainment round then. 20. No, there's 10. It's always 10. 10 questions. TV, movies, and music all across the decades. We start with number 1. Which singer-songwriter released Spirit in the Sky in 1969? So that was the original. So which singer-songwriter released Spirit in the Sky in 1969? I just need to turn my fan. I'm hobbling because I've got a massive blister on the back of my left foot. Oh. Number 2, the Misterons was the tagline to which 60s children's TV series? Turn my microphone that way. So the Misterons was the tagline to which 60s TV children's series, or words in that effect? I think basically the easiest thing to do tonight is take the words that come out of my mouth and see if you can rearrange them into sentences. I might do it. Number 3, what was the fiddler on, according to the name of the 1971 movie? I can't wait to see what you guys put on Quiz Jockey later on. So question 3, what was the fiddler on, according to the name of the 1971 movie? Remember, there's only one right answer. Number 4, which Australian singer had UK number ones with Any Dream Will Do, Sealed with a Kiss, and Too Many Broken Hearts? So which Australian singer had UK number ones with Any Dream Will Do, Sealed with a Kiss, and Too Many Broken Hearts? Number 5, complete the name of the TV show Multicolored What? So complete the name of the TV show Multicolored What? No, number 6. What was the name of the coming of age 1991 film starring Macaulay Culkin and Anna Chlumsky? Chlumsky? Chlumsky. Number 7, Ciccone. Ciccone, yeah, is the surname of which American singer? It's really bad because I always thought she was British. One of those things that's been stuck in my head. Always thought she was British. About a year ago, I found out she was American. Number 8. What was the name of the obstacle course game show hosted by Richard Hammond and Amanda Byram in the early 2010s? It's like the forerunner for like Ninja Warrior and stuff like that. But what was the name of the obstacle course game show hosted by Richard Hammond and Amanda Byram in the early 2010s? Number 9. The Meltdown was the sequel to which animated comedy adventure? No, Julie, honestly, I did genuinely think she was British. Always had it in my head. But yeah, number 9. The Meltdown was the sequel to which animated comedy adventure? I just thought like we'd adopted her. You know, she was us, one of us, and America adopted her that way around. Yeah. And finally, number 10, Daniel Merriweather sang about which colour in 2009? It's one of my karaoke songs, this as well. But Daniel Merriweather sang about which colour in 2009? So, round 3, I've not done a sport around for a while. What I'm going to do here, the sport's always very straight down the middle. People either love it or hate it, so I'm always trying to make it not too difficult for people who don't like sport, and then not too easy for those who do like sport. So name the sport from the venue. So I'm going to give you 3 venues on the screen. You just need to name the sport. Now, it's the sport that is mostly associated with this. I think there's a couple that you might go, oh, well, that one could be this. Well, no, it's the one that is mostly associated with it in terms of this, for example. Number 1, what sport is played at Trent Bridge, the Oval, and Headingley? So which sport is mainly played at Trent? Not mainly played there, it's played around the world, but you know what I mean. Control or delete, 1 second, I'll be right back. Number 2, which sport is played at Murrayfield Stadium, Ellis Park in South Africa, and Twickenham? So which sport is played Murrayfield Stadium, Ellis Park, and Twickenham? These aren't like there's one that might be a bit, but the majority 9 out of 10 of these are well-known worldwide sports. Just so you're aware, if you're having a guess. Number 3, Arthur Ashe Stadium, Roland Garros, and Melbourne Park. So what sport is played at Arthur Ashe Stadium, Roland Garros, and Melbourne Park? Number 4, United Center, American Airlines Arena, and Madison Square Gardens. So question 4, United Center, American Airlines Arena, and Madison Square Gardens. Number 5, Augusta National, Pebble Beach, and St Andrews. So which sport is played at Augusta National, Pebble Beach, and St Andrews? Number 6, Leeds Beckett University, the Copper Box Arena, and the University of Surrey. So which sport is played at Leeds Beckett University, the Copper Box Arena, and University of Surrey? Number 7, the MetLife Stadium, the Hard Rock Stadium, and the FedEx Field. Number 8, what sport is played at St James's Park, Ewood Park, and Carrow Road? Carrow Road. 2 to go. Number 9, Wrigley Field, Dodger Stadium, Yankee Stadium. That's not candle related. But yeah, Wrigley Field, Dodger Stadium, and Yankee Stadium. And finally, number 10, Spa-Francorchamps, Imola, and Silverstone. Though in terms of the first one of those, I don't think that really counts at the moment. But yeah, so Spa-Francorchamps, Imola, and Silverstone. Okay. So let's ping that. Across. And let's get into it. Let's give you some answers. So picture round then. Number 1, who is this? This is going to upset some people. Dannii Minogue. It's not Kylie, it's Dannii. I know somebody who might, but Bex has just shown me a picture on Twitter, and I know someone's going to be very upset. Number 2, name the country. It is Malta. Now, 81% of teams getting that right on Quiz Jockey, so even if I have put it up before, not everyone remembered. Number 3, name the lager. That is San Miguel. Let's have a San Miguel. No, that doesn't work. No, accents. I need to stop accents, full stop. I need to give up on accents. Yes. Number 4, name the car brand. It is Mazda. Number 5, what is this? It is a churro. Just number 6. Name the clothing brand. That is Fruit of the Loom. It is, well, that's not what I'm surprised about. Fruit of the Loom is the answer, but a lot of you getting that right. Very I thought that was going to be quite tricky, that, but there we go. Number 7, name the city. It is Sydney. I did leave a bit of a tiny clue. Oh, you can't see my cursor, but I left a tiny clue on the right hand side of the screen. I cut most of it out, but I left a little bit of a clue. Number 8, who is this waxwork supposed to be? Victoria Beckham. Posh Spice herself, that waxwork is supposed to be. I love the fact that 14% of you thought Anne Robinson, because I probably would have gone down that road. But yeah, that is supposed to be Posh Spice. Somebody's getting fired for that. Number 9, name the cartoon character. It is Patrick from lives in a SpongeBob SquarePants. And number 10, who is this? That is Jim White, Mr. Deadline Day himself. Got to see him in action a little bit on Deadline Day on Tuesday. As I said before, my friend Hayley took me for a tour of her work and just happened to be in the same floor as TalkSport Studios. So watched Mr. Deadline Day himself doing a bit of his magic. It's good to see. Entertainment then, number 1, which singer-songwriter released Spirit in the Sky in 1969? It was Norman Greenbaum, and then later re-recorded by Gareth Gates and the Kumars. Kumars did a good job, not sure about Gareth. Number 2, the Mr.Ons was the tagline to which 60s children TV series? It was Captain Scarlet. So Captain Scarlet and the Mr.Ons. Number 3, where was the fiddler on? According to the name of the 1971 movie, it was The Roof. Fiddler on the Roof. Number 4, which Australian singer had UK number ones with Any Dream Will Do, Sealed with a Kiss, and Too Many Broken Hearts? It was Jason Donovan. Number 5, complete the name of the TV show. It was Multicolored Swap Shop. Do you know, I always hear about it. I've never actually watched one because it was just a bit before my time. But yeah, I don't really know much about it. Number 6, what was the name of the coming-of-age 1991 film starring Macaulay Culkin and Anna Chlumsky? It was My Girl. Home Alone. Home Alone really a coming-of-age film? I read something really weird about Home Alone this week, that he had enough opportunities to ring the police, but he just wanted to torture the robbers. That shows that film in a different light. Number 7, Ciccone is the surname of which American singer? It's Madonna. Number 8, what was the name of the obstacle course game show hosted by Richard Hammond and Amanda Byram in the early 2010s? It was Total Wipeout. Number 9, The Meltdown was the sequel to which animated comedy adventure? It was Ice Age. And number 10, Daniel Merriweather sang about which colour in 2009? It was red. So if you ever happen to bump into me at a karaoke night, chances are I will have sung that at some point because it's a beautiful song. I do like singing that. Your sporting venues then. Number 1, Trent Bridge, Oval and Headingley are cricket. Number 2, Murrayfield Stadium, Ellis Park and Twickenham is rugby. Number 3, Arthur Ashe Stadium, Roland Garros and Melbourne Park is tennis. Anyone for tennis? Number 4, United Centre, American Airlines Arena and Madison Square Garden is basketball. Number 5, the Augusta National, Pebble Beach, St Andrews is golf. Number 6, Leeds Beckett University. This is the one that I knew would catch people out. Leeds Beckett University, Copper Box Arena and University of Surrey is netball. So, University of Surrey is Surrey Storm. I can't remember who was Copper Box, but it's London something. And obviously the Leeds netball team. So, it's all from the Netball Super League. Number 7, MetLife Stadium, Hard Rock Stadium and the FedEx Field is American football. Number 8, St James's Park, Ewood Park and Carrow Road is football. Number 9, Wrigley Field, Dodger Stadium, Yankee Stadium is baseball. And number 10, even though they didn't really do much of it, Spa-Francorchamps, Imola and Silverstone is motorsport. The stupid 2 laps just to make sure that everyone got awarded and didn't have to give away too much money. I love my Formula 1, but anyway. Right. How are you getting on? Sorry, I could go on a Formula 1 rant about what happened on Sunday for about hours and hours and hours, so we'll move swiftly on. Let us know how you're getting on so far out of 30 possible points. Connection round still to come and general knowledge. 9 questions. Number 1. Still trying to work it out. Number 1. It's not Monopoly. Number 1. Horizontal, roller, Roman and Venetian are all types of what? Together. As always, let us know when you think you've got the connection. Don't tell us what the connection is until we give you the answers, so as not to spoil it for those people who are still trying to work it out. Number one. It's not Monopoly. Number one, horizontal, roller, Roman and Venetian are all types of what? So horizontal, roller, Roman and Venetian are all types of what? Number two, what name is given to the game where players trick... Oh, hang on, start that again, Jay. What name is given to the game where players tick off numbers in the hopes of getting a line or a full house? So what name is given to the game? What name is given to the game where players tick off numbers in the hopes of getting a line or a full house? Got some great answers coming through to me so far. Friends of mine who are like, is it? No. Number three, which coin was said in Victorian times to bring good luck, especially when mixed into the ingredients of a Christmas pudding? So which coin was said in Victorian times to bring good luck, especially when mixed into the ingredients of a Christmas pudding? Number four, complete the name of the popular children's dolls and accessories. Pocket. So complete the name of the popular children's dolls and accessories. Pocket. What pocket? I have a weird idea, but number two doesn't quite fit. The good news is this is confusing people, which I'm quite... okay. Number five, what bridge was sold in 1968 to an American entrepreneur? What bridge was sold in 1968 to an American entrepreneur? Yes, that's better, Neil. Bill, even. Number six, what is the name of a baby sheep? So what is the name of a baby sheep? Meh. Number seven, what was the first name of Leonardo DiCaprio's character in Titanic? So what was the first name of Leonardo DiCaprio's character in Titanic? Number 8. Kermit the... Oh, that was a bit loud. Excuse me. Sorry for that. Kermit the Frog ended his romantic relationship in 2015 with whom? So Kermit the Frog ended his romantic relationship in 2015 with whom? Number 9. Number 9. What was the real name of the Queen known as Bloody from 1516 to 1558? Oh yeah, I forgot England are playing tonight. How are we getting on? Oops. So what was the real name of the Queen known as Bloody from 1516 to 1558? Oh, okay. Thank you. As always, question 10. What links all of those answers together? A lot of you are doing, well, think you've got it. I'm slightly concerned. Looks like we've got a new name for Dan. We've been calling him Dave. He's now Anna, because I thought it was only the two of you playing tonight. So it's now Leslie and Anna from Mill Lane Mob. Good evening to you both. Bill's got it at last, I think. Yes, Bill has got it. A few others have got it as well. Right, general knowledge then. Here we go. 10 random questions. There are a couple of current affairs in here, but that is just because I was giggling my head off at the first one, and then even more so at the pictures for number 2. So, number 1, which politician was described as dancing like Mr. Bean when he visited a nightclub in Aberdeen? Which politician was described as dancing like Mr. Bean when he visited a nightclub in Aberdeen? Oh, number 2. So, helicopters this week have been used to help move what this week? So good, I needed to say it twice. Off the Swiss mountain sides. Start again. Helicopters this week have been used to help move what off of the Swiss mountain sides this week? Was it lost hikers? Was it cows? Or was it snow? So helicopters this week have been used to help move what off of the Swiss mountain sides? Lost hikers, cows, or snow? Number 3, the Veranda Cafe and Cafe Parisien were features aboard which famous ship? So the Veranda Cafe and Cafe Parisien were features aboard which famous ship? Number 4, how many tiles make up a standard set of dominoes? So how many tiles, that's tiles, make up a standard set of dominoes? Number 5, start again, and I remembered how to pronounce this. The Carabinieri, not doing the accent, is the domestic police force of which nation? I was going to say it might give you a clue, but my accent, it'll send you on the wrong path. So the Carabinieri is the domestic police force of which nation? I've got a completely different accent in my head. Oh, honestly, can I Control Alt Delete myself? I need a software update. Mind you, to be fair, I think I've needed a software update for about 18 months. So, moving on, number 6. Number 6. X, O, square, and triangle are buttons on which video games controller? The one that it's more synonymous, not with, ones that are, ones with, but yeah. X, O, square, and triangle are buttons on which video games controller? Seven. Zeebrugge is a port and seaside town in which country? So Zeebrugge is a port and seaside town in which country? Seaside. It's a port and a seaside town. It's what I'm more disappointed about Sunday night and it all going a bit belly up. Never got to completely work on my Sean Connery impression. I was getting so close. Number 8, Lauren Laverne is the current presenter of which radio show that dates all the way back to 1942? Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. No, it's fine. It is still the same presenter. That's fine. So Lauren Laverne is the current presenter of which radio show that dates all the way back to 1942? Number 9, Ray. Oh, sorry, Susan. Ray Kroc opened the first restaurant in 1954 of what was to turn into which worldwide fast food chain? My word, what is up with me tonight? Ray Kroc opened the first restaurant in 1954 of what was to turn into which worldwide fast food chain? Or a wobba bob bob. And finally, question number 10 when it comes on the screen. How many pawns are on the board at the start of a game of chess? So how many pawns are on the board at the start of a game of chess? There we go. So that is all of your questions for this evening. I'm going to take a short break as we always horizontal roller practice, I believe, tonight. But we'll, as we go through them, you'll see where it comes from. Horizontal, roller, Roman, and Venetian are all types of what? They are blind, or blinds, but blind. As in 3 blind mice. Number 2, what name is given to the game where players tick off numbers in the hopes of getting a line or a full house? It's bingo, B-I-N-G-O, and bingo was his name. Number 3, which coin was said in Victorian times to bring good luck, especially when mixed into the ingredients of Christmas pudding? It's sixpence. Number 4, complete the name of the popular children's dolls and accessories. They were Polly Pocket. Polly put the kettle on. Sorry. Number 5, which bridge was sold in 1968 to an American entrepreneur? It was London Bridge. I really shouldn't have laughed as hard as I did at that, but it just... Number 6, what is the name of a baby sheep? It is a lamb. Meh. Or go, meh. That's better. Number 7, what was the first name of Leonardo DiCaprio's character in Titanic? It was Jack. Jack. Number 8, Kermit the Frog ended his romantic relationship in 2015 with whom? It was Miss Piggy. This little piggy went to market and all that jazz. Number 9, what was the real name of the queen known as Bloody from 1516 to 1558? It was Mary, as in Bloody Mary. Number 10, what links them all together? They are all nursery rhymes, children's songs. However you've worded that, you can have the point as long as it mentions children's songs or nursery rhymes. General knowledge then. Number 1, which politician was described as dancing like Mr. Bean when he visited a nightclub in Aberdeen this week? It was Michael Gove. Apparently he tried to dodge the £5 to get in as well. Number 2, helicopters this week have been used to help move what off of Swiss mountainsides? It's cows. Yeah. I saw the pictures, wondered what on earth was going on, and you've got these cows underneath helicopters. It was very odd, but looked great. Number 3, the Veranda Cafe and Cafe Parisien were features aboard which famous ship? It was Titanic, not Rubber Dinghy Rapids at Alton Towers. Number 4, how many tiles make up standard set of dominoes? It's 28. The double sixes set standard one. Number 5, the Carabinieri is the domestic police force of which nation? That is Italy. Number 6, X, O, square and triangle are buttons on the PlayStation controllers. I think they must have copywritten. I'm sure they would have done. Number 7, Zeebrugge is a port and seaside town in which country? It is Belgium. Zeebrugge. Number 8, Lauren Laverne is the current presenter of which radio show that dates all the way back to 1942? Desert Island Discs. I did not know it's been going that long. I think I've listened to one of them. Number 9, Ray Kroc opened again. Sorry, Susan. Ray Kroc opened the first restaurant in 1954 of what was to turn into which worldwide fast food chain? It was McDonald's. And your final question. How many pawns are on the board at the start of a game of chess? There are 16, because you have 8 on each side. 8 and 8 is 16. There we go. Review scores. How have you got on this evening? Out of 50, as always. Has anyone got there? Has anyone managed to finally get to 50 out of 50? I have a tiebreaker question on its way for you to separate those teams that might be on the same score. In 3, 2, 1. There it is. So your tiebreaker question. How many athletes are competing in this year's Paralympic Games? I think I missed an O there. How many athletes are competing in this year's Paralympic Games? Steady 45 for Leslie and Anna of the Mill Lane Mob. Well done, guys. I tried not to put an accent on. Never trust my accents. They're always going to be wrong. Okay, your tiebreaker answer then in 3. Remember, nearest to it gets the point. The answer is 4,530.